Let's go. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to the Underground Crypto Deep Dive Show. I thank you for being here. Let's check out what's going on in that chat, because that chat is popping already, even as we get started here. We got Melissa in the house, that one guy in the house. Shout out to Camsta. And I'll read some of this in a minute. Let's see, the real Mr. J in the house. And that looks like it. All right, mic check complete. Verified the microphone is working well. So let's talk Zebekin. Did I just waste 80 bucks? I don't know. We will definitely take a look at it. Reinvested in the business, says Camsta. So that makes me feel good. Warm and cozy inside. Give me some hot cocoa. Hot cocoa does sound good. It's cold where I am. For me. Not cold to most of you guys, but it's cold to me. Nice. All right. Well, welcome in, everybody. Let me get to the web page here so I can get off of OBS. Too many things up. Had a bit of a catastrophe today with my one tab extension. I guess it needed to be updated, and I clicked the wrong button and I deleted all of my saved tabs. So that's a lot of fun. Uniswap getting a pump today. Hey, who had this on their bingo card for today? From $6.60 to $10. I know a lot of you have probably used Uniswap at one time. Maybe you got some Snickle Fritz in a wallet somewhere of some Uniswap. Trump up 11%. World Liberty Finance up 16.7%. Says Firo isn't even on there. Yeah, I'm not sure. Where is Firo? Let's look. Because on the crypto bubbles, it gives them to you 1 through 100. Let's see, what does it consider this? It's number 745, right? So we would have to come up to the top here, and we'd have to look at 700 through 800, and then you might see Firo. I still don't see Firo. Did Firo pump big today? Did it pump big, or did it just pump a little bit? All right, let me get us back to where we are. We need to be in the 700s now. Zcash 15%. Fall down from 680 to 510. When you start dealing with big numbers like that, it's only 15%, but it felt like a lot more. It's like $100. ICP down 10%. I don't love that. Still up 66% on the weekly. And that Starknet still gaining some traction, still being relevant. Man, I need to drink some water. It says Firo went up 80%. But did it hold it? Here, let's bounce over here and look at Firo again. It doesn't say Firo's up no 80%. Oh, that's the max chart. That's why. Well, no. So it's up 26%. I don't know where you got 80% from. It went from a low of about $2.09 to $3.12. It's definitely not 80%. Maybe in the last 7 days, it went from $1.48 to $3. It's up 71% in the last 7 days. It's down 53% for me. I had to sell a bit, says Camsta. I don't know what you're doing, Camsta. You're all over the place. Let's see. Let me get back to where we were real quick. Let's go look at the hour. The hour big winner FET. ASI Alliance. I heard that Ocean Protocol pulled out of the ASI Alliance. Is that true? Pretty sure that's true. A lot of tiny bubbles. It's good to see some green, though, isn't it? It really is. All right, let's hop back here. Go back to our normal breakdown. Where is Bitcoin? Haven't looked at it much today. I was out in the woods a lot of the day. I'll probably post some things in the Discord about it later. Had some good picture and video. Let's see. Underground, I hope everything is going well for you, brother. Yeah, thank you, that one guy. And back at you. Back at you, man. Everything is going well. I had a busy weekend, but it was all good stuff, you know, a little bit of work, a little bit of family, a little bit of, you know, family's family kind of stuff. So we just kind of crammed it all into one weekend, get it all, I don't want to say done because it wasn't like a bad thing or something. It wasn't chore, but just see everybody and see everything, and then I won't have to do that for some time, right? All right, so we said Bitcoin 106,300, Ethereum 3,598, call it 3,600, XRP $2.54, Solana $167, Tron 29 cents. I don't know if anybody cares about Tron, but I do always read it. Dogecoin 18 cents. That one's mostly for me, I feel like. Yeah, Cardano 59 cents. What's going on in this chat? So Mexi estimated P&L is now showing 52.99%. Went from 80% estimated P&L to down. Okay, is Furo the only thing you own on there? Because if you had a P&L, it could be, you know, with other things as well. Life is good. Glad to hear that. Been trying to make weekends and enjoy them. Yeah, I hear you. I always want to do that as well, but we all gotta find that sweet spot, right? So what else do we got here that we want to talk about? Chainlink, $16.54. I don't think I own any Chainlink personally. Hyperliquid, $41.29. XLM, 30 cents. HBAR, we always go over 19 cents. I feel like there's something here we normally look at. Oh, sweet, $2.16. That kind of, that's down there, but it's still up 3.5% on the 7 days somehow. We'd love to see kind of SWE rally back up. Let's take a look at what's trending. Melissa says that I care about Tron. Okay, good to know. Crypto Maniac in the house. Everybody welcome Crypto Maniac into the house. Blues guy, I'm sure he's probably just getting off work or something. It said Arrow had a nice rip. You know, one thing I really didn't think about was the way that like daylight savings time change, the time change, whatever it's called where you are, would affect the show and affect everything. I didn't really think about it, but it's starting to make sense now. I was wondering why last week it seemed like a lot of the viewership was down by like 50%. And I couldn't figure out why. I wasn't doing anything differently. I think it was the daylight saving time. It takes a little while for everybody to catch up there. Said Arrow had a nice rip. That's what's up. I'll definitely take a look at that. Yeah, it's right here. It's up 30%. I definitely own some Arrow. I don't remember what I got in at. I want to say I got into Arrow a little under $1. So I should be up, but not anything crazy. Still waiting for that thing to do some numbers. All right, so we're at the what's trending: Uniswap, Bitcoin, Aerodrome, Zcash, any one protocol. We've been over that before, but it's been a while. It says I hate daylight saving time. It gets dark at 5 now. Yeah, exactly that one guy. I couldn't agree more. Arrow always performs well. A coin to always have in your bag. Yeah. I have a little bit of it for sure. I'm hoping for that altcoin season, just like everybody else. I'm here hoping, or up 229% in the last 7 days. I got to look in the tab. I think Orham posted some stuff about Or. I got to go look at it. I think I saw some of it, but I don't know if he posted more. Let's go to Crypto Rank, and the Fear and Greed Index at least is recovering a little bit. It's at 26. I don't know what I clicked on, but I didn't mean to. They always have pop-ups on here. It's so annoying. They want you to pay for Crypto Rank. I'll have to look into how much it is and how much they give you. I get plenty to look at, right, without paying. So it's like, do I really need to pay? It just gets to the point where it's like every website you use, they want you to pay a little bit of money every month. It's too much for every website. X, you know, for Twitter, for Crypto Rank, for CoinGecko has a paid. They all have paid. It's annoying. All right, Lena, Momentum, ZK Sync, Kite AI. I mean, still a lot of the same things. Intuition, Trust. We did go over it. It is a newer coin. the newer coin to us anyway on our radar. I don't remember exactly when it came out. Degent AI. I am kind of curious how that thing kind of held up. It was a big pumper last week. Sweet Engine. I don't really see a lot of new coins here. Of course, the South Park Sucks Now coin, which seemed to be a complete flop in my book. Monad. Monad, we've been over a bunch of times. What did I see about Monad? Oh, Monad is coming to Coinbase. And you can, I don't know. It was just a pop-up on my phone. You can sign up to get early access or something like that. For all the people who don't know how to buy stuff in other places. So ImmuneFi, I think, is the only real newer coin that I'm seeing here. As far as what's trending, we'll find probably plenty of stuff in our top gainers, top losers. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. What is ImmuneFi? ImmuneFi has built the security operating system for on-chain economy. Keep seeing everybody using the operating system kind of terminology, and I've seen it in a bunch of places now. Starting to really wonder if that's going to be its own kind of narrative, or if it's just some terminology that everybody's starting to use. So security operating system for the on-chain economy, designed to deliver complete protection at machine speed to stop hacks before they happen. Hey, I'm all for that. Security operating system powered by ImmuneFi AI. And I get it, like you're immune to hacks. So ImmuneFi's fragmented defense into a single command center that secures decentralized finance, digital asset treasuries, and stablecoin reserves, and the entire on-chain world. ImmuneFi AI is trained on the largest private data set of exploits, bug reports, and bug fixes for on-chain economy. The security operating system pre-launch already has 120 plus early access members. It's not that many, and protects more than 8.1 billion in assets. Okay, so whoever these 120 plus people are, they must be institutions and banks and big people is the only thing I can think of, because how could they already be protecting over $81 billion in assets? That's crazy. And then 5 million. That's all they've raised. Seems like a very brand new project, brand new. All right, looks like we're caught up on the chat here. Says one platform, unified security operations, complete on-chain protection. I wonder what kind of guarantee they give you. Also, let's click get protected real quick. I want to see. They don't really tell you about prices, huh? Because they want to give you a price really based off of who you are and what they're protecting, right? Crowd sale is here. Secure your spot. Launching November 12th. Is retail really going to get excited about this, though? I mean, they're going to really need to have some retail option. Is this like maybe they're trying to sell you like how you have antivirus for your computer? They want to sell you like an antivirus with a dashboard and all that fun stuff. You can run scans for like blockchain and wallets and stuff. A single command center for all your security options. Stop threats before they cause catastrophic harm. I don't know why I couldn't read that word. That ever happened to you? A security system that improves with use. Also, don't try to squeeze a nap right in before you got to get up and stream. Still waking up. Chug some coffee. And yeah, I feel it coursing through my veins. Let's go back to Uniswap, anyone's protocol, or sorry, not Uniswap. Let's go back to CoinGecko where I saw Uniswap, but I really want to look at anyone protocol. So AirTor protocol has rebranded to anyone protocol. And why did they do this weird, like, capital note camel case? Why did they do that? That's so weird. I don't know. To me, it's like have one or the other. That looks. There maybe there's a reason for it. I don't know. It looks really unprofessional to me. 40.5 million in market cap. Ethereum contract base in a PQ. You don't see that a lot, so it must very much be in like the PQ ecosystem. Privacy, anyone is privacy. Oh, re-engineer. I remember looking at this, and I thought it was weird that they have Candace Owens. I don't know, maybe they're connected to her somehow, but it just seems to me like, you know, they threw money at her and she picked him up as a, you know, as an ad, as a promoter, that kind of thing. Android VPN. So how anyone secures the network. The Anyone network is a implementation of onion routing, but with relay incentives, decentralized network management, and new levels of client control. So centralized networks functionalities will be decentralized through AO logic in a federated consensus model driven by stake tokens. As the network evolves, clients will be able to select their own path through the network dependent on their requirements, availability, and token gating. Okay, that's interesting. So you'll be able to select what network you want to go through to secure yourself. Seems a little bit over most people's heads if you ask me, but at the same time, I'm with it. Makes sense. I don't know anything about this other than they have a big sponsorship with Candace Owens, obviously. How's everybody feeling out there? See how much attention they have over on Twitter, as we always do. Then I'm going to run through the chat and look at a couple of things you guys were asking about, right? So 73.1 thousand followers, pin post July 21st, 2024, and it has 459,000 impressions. That's not too shabby. And in the chat, I've seen a few things about Firo. We'll start with that one. Let's look at Firo. Crack a cold one. And by that, I mean a sugar-free soda, of course. Today's stream brought to you by Cream Soda. Zevia Cream Soda. All right, so let's look at Firo. Firo has been really interesting. We've talked about it a bit. Did anybody follow the links that I had for GPU mining? The other day, I did bring it up in a chat about let's see if I can find that real quick. I don't know if this is worth going over, but I thought it was really interesting. I asked ChatGPT about power and mining Firo. Of course, my wife uses my ChatGPT for all kinds of absolutely random stuff. So I gotta try to like find this in there somewhere. Ah, here we are. All right, we'll come back to that in a minute. So Firo chilling at number 757 by market cap. So it's way down there. 47.8 million in market cap. $2.68. On the max chart, it is up 628%. It's like October 5th, 2016. I know a lot of you guys know that. That's for anybody watching later. And this is their website. Been over it a couple of times. It is obviously a privacy coin, sparking a privacy revolution. Firo is a privacy-preserving cryptocurrency and ecosystem, and they have good technology. We've been over it a lot. There's a lot of other privacy, this Dandelion plus that is used for other privacy chains, even use some of their technology. So that is pretty cool. I'm not going to go over the entire website as we've done it many times. And how much did they have? Again, they've been around since 2016. What does their Twitter say, right? Joined December 2016. And they have 121.9 thousand followers. I wish they had a little bit more just because of how long they've been around, right? Pin post from October 15th only got 19,000 impressions. feels to me like they're lacking excitement around the project, right? Like they're lacking some engagement. But at the same time, we went over their website. We kind of went deep into their website one day. It did very much seem like they were, here, let me see if I can pull it back up. Seems like they were really still building, right? They have a roadmap. And this is not the roadmap I remember. Maybe I'm thinking of a different project. Or maybe they have a roadmap again somewhere else. I don't know. Spark Coinbase, enable miners. The thing is, there's no dates on this roadmap. So, like, I don't know how much of this stuff's been done, hasn't been done. I like when they have the roadmaps and then they'll have it all timestamped for like quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 4 kind of thing per year. And then they'll have the check marks for everything that they've already done. I gotta like go figure out Spark names, you know, allow users to register human readable address. Well, did they do that yet? Or do I have to go figure out if they did that yet? Seems like a little bit of a missing the mark there on the website. But anyways, you guys probably mostly care about the price action, right? Yeah, and we looked at it a little bit earlier. I don't know. They do have 21.4 million max supply, but the circulating supply is only, call it 18 million, 17.9 million. So it still has a tiny supply. I just worry that maybe it's not going to get the attention that it needs. The real question is, how long does the privacy craze go on? Do certain world events in the world maybe continue to make people really care about privacy? Or does it settle down and, like crypto does lots, it just kind of moves on to the next thing, right? Yeah, Camsta says crack a cold one for the boys. Exactly. Let's go to top gainers. See what we get. So, Melania meme. So, I saw Trump coin, World Liberty Finance. So, is it surprising that Melania meme moves as well? And I don't know, was there ever any confirm that the Melania meme is actually done by Melania or the Trump or, you know, any of those things? Or is it just a random opportunistic person? It will move 100% on to the next thing. Exactly, Camsta. See, what I find is a lot of times it's like the bigger projects in whatever niche move. And then some of the, like, you know, medium to big, or just call them medium projects, start to move. And then everybody runs into this anticipation that the smaller projects are going to move. And a lot of times they don't. And so, yeah, we need to get out before that happens. Exactly. The question is, when do you jump ship? Exactly, Camsta. And the truth is, only the people at the top of the game, who are mostly running the game with all the money, giant whales and stuff, they're really the ones who are controlling the narrative, right? Because in all honesty, it could run for another month or two, or it could run for another day or two. You just don't know. And to think that you're going to just know when to hop in and out, it's hard to tell. Sometimes it'll take a little bit of a dip, right? And you think, it's over. You get out, and then it bounces way higher than it even was before. Cody has gone up a bunch. Okay, Camsta. I would like to really take a look at that. Let's open a new tab here. Look at Cody. Right, you said Cody, right? Okay. Survey says down 18% today. So is this like on the 7-day maybe? It's up 60% in the last 7 days. I mean, it's definitely up for sure. It lost about 20% of that today, but usually once it pumps, you know, it's going to have a pullback. It went as high as, and this is Cody, for anybody who doesn't know, we switched here from about high 5 cents, almost 6 cents, down to like a 4.5 cents. It's got 113.7 million in its market cap. Just wanted to take a look at that real quick. So this is Janktation. I don't know. I'm probably saying that wrong. 67.6% in the last 24 hours. Not even a penny yet. That's probably because there is 50 billion tokens in the max supply. There's only 11.4 of those out so far. And are we on the max chart? Let's go to the max chart here. This thing is brand spanking new. It came out today. 79 million in its market cap, though. Not too shabby at all. Ethereum contract, BNB smart contract. Hey, Prime Minister in the house. Hey, bro, just saying hi. Glad to see you're back on the stream. I'm going to be doing some work, so I'll have to have you on in the background. Okay, Prime Minister, thanks for being here, man. I really appreciate you, as always. All right, Junction AI. So it's got an AI in the name. DPIN. Interesting. It has AI in the website name, but it doesn't have AI in its categories. All it has is DPIN. So GPU marketplace for verifiable, synergetic, and scalable AI. Rent out / rent your processor. Okay. So you can rent out your, capabilities, resources. Then I guess also then you could rent capabilities and resources, right? They do have a download the app. This is interesting. Why choose Genaction? Distributed GPU pooling, peer-to-peer resource sharing, internet, a safe, convenient, and user-friendly, best price, fully cost transparent. Is this in like the Chinese yen? It says America at the top, right? It says in English. Okay, they only have English and Japanese, huh? Or maybe this is a Japanese dollar. So I have no idea. It's this many for 1 minute, this many for an hour. I don't really know what that translates to. NVIDIA. So here's your GPU models, and then it kind of gives you an idea of how much you would earn like an hour. Is that what we're saying? So the best one is this H100, and you'd earn $2.50 an hour. It's interesting. Decoupling the pipeline proof. I mean, it seems cool. You could just hook up and earn some money. That seems pretty awesome. Versus on premises. So here's the H100 on premises. I don't know, monthly equivalent. I don't really know what that means. $5 an hour versus $1.30 an hour. I don't know. Seems like there's a lot of technical stuff to this that I probably don't understand right off the top of my head. Obviously, I know what a GPU is, and I understand the whole renting game to some level. So here, this was about Firo, right? So this is a chat that I had that I was looking at the other day, and I wanted to know, and it was kind of specific to maybe where I am. Hopefully it is, because that's what I asked it. And it's just showing like the different GPUs, power, watts, and hash rate. Break even electricity rate for Firo right now. So revenue. Okay. Nope, get rid of that, please. It's interesting. So this is how much Firo you'd be getting after you paid electricity revenue per day. It's not even a full Firo. So that's very interesting. And you'd have to know which one of these you have. I got some stickers here on my computer. I was trying to see if it says. It doesn't say. Huh. I'd have to like go into, my computer and figure it out. I meant to do that already. So it looks like 0.31 per block. After the 2024 tokenomics change, miners now get 5% of 6.25 Firo. And this is a little bit technical. I didn't want to spend too much time. I'm just kind of scanning through here for anything that looks interesting. They give you a formula. Obviously, you could calculate your profitability on your own. I mean, it's pretty much how much you make minus how much you pay for power. So, it's not a super complicated equation here. I could plug in my exact numbers, and I probably will later, and actually see if it's even profitable at all for me. So we kind of went over what this Jan citation. I don't know how I'm supposed to say that. I'm terrible when it comes to saying words I've never said before. I can admit that. Let's go to Twitter and see how much attention they have. I mean, if you have dropped some money on some really nice, fast computer resources, whatever they are. I mean, it looks like they're mostly just looking for GPU, but I know a lot of other projects look for more than GPU, right? If you dropped a lot of money on that stuff, and you can, when you're not using it, kind of click the app on and earn money, that would be pretty awesome. Especially if you earn it in the native coin and then the coin goes up. And I don't know, I feel like if there's a project and it really delivers, right? They don't do silly stuff like, say they're going to give you coins and then you find out later that it's actually every quarter and then the quarter gets pushed back and then it just becomes a nightmare and you never get paid. If you could pretty much sign up and then every maybe it's a week behind or something like that, almost like a paycheck, but you're actually getting the tokens, or paid in some form, then people will flock into it. I feel like people will go to, if it's profitable, people will run into this type of stuff, right? 25,000 followers. It says they joined December 2024, but I never trust any of those things. Like somebody grabs a Twitter that they've already had for a long time, and then a lot of times they'll just, make that the Twitter and they'll just rebrand it. So 41,000 impressions since November 8th. So in 2 days, they've gotten 41,000, attention. KuCoin. So they're doing a giveaway on KuCoin if you're on KuCoin. And I'm sure they're doing it in a few places. I definitely check out that Weeks exchange. They always have tons of these giveaways. Anybody else have any other coins they want me to look at? Did I miss any here that people were talking about? Let me know if you have something you want me to look at. I'm going to continue to go through these top gainers, top losers, because right here, Junction, top one of the day. 67%, this thing is up. Just came out today. Token generated event was today, right? Already has 105.4 million in its market cap. I feel like that went up. Oh, wait, this is 7. Okay, so no, sorry. 104.7 million in trading volume. It's actually only at 79.2 million in market cap. All right, let's see. Firo, Lorenzo, Stable. We know what that is. I've seen this thing before, but I can't remember what this is. A VC? A Vicey? I don't know how I'm supposed to say that either. 47.3 million in market cap. Just move over it. Don't spend too much time on it, so nobody notices how I have no idea what I'm supposed to call this. October 18th, 2025. Not been out all that long at all. It's up 541%. What is it? It's got a Solana. Oh, actually, I think I remember what this is, because in the contract address for Solana, they have the word bank right in the beginning, and I was like, do they get to choose? Do they get to decide? I thought it was more like random generated. So they're in payment solutions. I think that they're like an online bank, right? I remember looking at this and thinking it was actually pretty interesting. So many of these kind of financial products, with apps and cards and all kinds of stuff. Seems like anybody today can have a Visa card, right? It just does feel like every project has their own Visa card associated with it. Seems like it's not that hard to do. I mean, Floki, the crypto coin, has its own Visa card, right? Canton Network hit exchanges today. Yeah, it was down a little bit. I saw that earlier. If you go back to Crypto Bubbles, hit exchanges today and just got dumped on. So I don't know at what time it started to hit. It's probably different per exchange. But why did they sell it off? Did a lot of people think that people were going to sell it off or something? Because it dropped 26%. I don't know. Anyways, this is Spend Easily. They have an app, they say. It looks pretty cool, to be honest with you. They have a physical card, tap to pay everywhere, how it works. Securely deposit your assets on a VC. Your card is ready in 2 minutes. A VC keeps it quick. So do they give you a physical card at all, or is it just a digital card? top up card with crypto and shop like a pro. So it's like having a bank account, right? Your funds, your control. No hidden fee, no gas fee, no interchange fee. So that's good. This stuff right here is pretty cool. No fees. Visa benefits, avenue to TradFi rewards. So you can get rewards. It seems like a cool project to me, right? I really would need to know that this thing was super legitimate. But you could always download it and try it out, you know, throw maybe like $100 in it, like in your wallet, not the project itself that I'm advocating for. And then just, I don't know, go around and try to use it, I guess, like Apple Pay and see what happens. $22, what am I talking about? 22.7 thousand followers. I'm too used to reading the tokenomics on everything, right? I really just came over here to see how many followers. Since October 13th, they've got 509,000 impressions. Kind of crazy that you get 509,000 people to look at this post and like nobody even, and it's followed by ArtFi. That's interesting. Or Live Art, which is ArtFi. I wonder if they paid money to get this out in front of people, because it really doesn't look like people clicked on it and then wanted to follow them, right? Like, what is the conversion rate on a 509,000 people and you only get 22,000? Just food for thought there. Let's look at Canton Network. Dark Star on the radar. We'll be hitting that at some point. So, Canton Network. We went over this coin before. Got $3.9 billion in its market cap, but an infinite max supply. I really don't like that. Circulating supply is already 34.9 billion, but with a infinite max, like, how fast are these coins coming out? That's what I want to know. I mean, most of these projects that are actually serious, they understand tokenomics and they have enough sense not to dump huge amounts of coins at one time or have them put out too fast, even if it's overtime, just because it destroys the price and that scares everybody out of their token. How many followers does Canton have? Probably quite a few more now. Where the finance flows, 58.8 thousand followers. Yeah, Cryptomaniac says infinite supply sucks. Exactly. And we spent quite a bit of time the other day looking at very low supply tokens. Man, I feel like it was it Mr. J or Prime Minister who gave us one? They gave us a project with a really low supply. I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, I remember one of them. I'm going to pull it up real quick, and then we'll come back to it, not to get too sidetracked from where we are right now. So I do want to look at Canton Network a little bit. Gnosis. Gnosis only has 3 million in its max supply. I don't know how that doesn't play out over time. And it's Gnosis that I was thinking about earlier, that has been around a while, has a huge job. After we did that whole deep dive the other day, and we went pretty deep, we even we did our founding founders, part of the show on Gnosis. I was really bullish on it. At 2.6 million in circulating supply, and they've been around for forever. They set the standard. They set the standard on a lot of stuff in crypto that I didn't know about. They built it, and it's used, right? Like multi-sig wallet type stuff for big corporations and stuff, where basically you need multiple signatures to do something, just like you would need on a bank account for a business. Sometimes it needs multiple signatures in order to actually do something, so somebody can't go rogue and go spend all the money while other people are sleeping. Yeah, Gnosis is man, I got a little bit of FOMO for Gnosis, actually. When I found out they were still building and their roadmap looked good, we might have to touch on that today. But let's talk about Canton Network real quick before I get too sidetracked. So many amazing things in crypto to look at all the time. I can get bounce from one place as quick as my thoughts will take me, right? Where finance flows, the power of capital markets meets the real value of blockchain. I feel like I've heard these lines a million times. Introducing Cantonomics. Canton aligns rewards with real value participation creation, or the real value participants create, to say it how they said it. Earn Canton coin. Every Canton coin. What am I doing? Every Canton coin is earned, fairly rewarding builders, users, and operators. Think sustainable economics, not speculation. Canton flips the script on tokenomics. It's pretty interesting. And since they brought up all this, but like, how did they flip the script on tokenomics? They have an infinite max supply. Now they have my interest a little bit. So now I got to kind of dig in a little bit and see what the heck they are talking about. So bringing trillions on chain. Okay. Yeah, get to the tokenomic stuff, though, because that's what I want to know. Canton aligns rewards with real value participation. That's what we just read. Even if I read it wrong, I still know that's what we just read. So how is it? Man, I hate when they do this. They're like, learn more, and then you click, and it doesn't just immediately start with like an article about more, without actually just telling you more. It's kind of crazy. Transact, explore. So what is so different about their tokenomics? It doesn't seem like it's different at all. I thought maybe they were trying to do something innovative. The ultimate guide to Canton Network ecosystem guide to change how Canton Network delivers institutional grade privacy. I don't know. I feel like this did not deliver. Read the case. So you just keep clicking buttons, and they're gonna show you more, and they don't. Canton is the only public permissionless blockchain with privacy that is proven to work for financial institutions. The network is purpose built to create independent applications. Man, I cannot read tonight. Like the internet. I don't know. None of this sounds that exciting, and it didn't sound like anything revolutionary or new about tokenomics. I don't really know how you would, but I thought maybe because they had an infinite max supply, maybe they were doing something unique. I'm always looking for, something super innovative. And it almost seemed like they promised me something, but there was nothing there. It says, I only gave out coral, but supply is high. Okay. All right. Let's see. Where do we go back? Where we want to go from here. Let's go back to our top gainers, top losers, right? So highlights, top gainers, top losers. I did too many things and I lost where I was. So yeah, Firo is in the top gainers today at 30%. I don't know why it didn't come up in Crypto Bubbles. Crypto Bubbles is weird though. You see up here where you have the top 100. I wish there was a button that just said like everything, right? Because I just want to look at what's up the most. I don't necessarily want to do it by just, yeah, look at this AIA down. Maybe we need to spend a little bit more time. This is probably on me. I apologize. Spend a little bit more time on Crypto Bubbles in the beginning and at least go through like the top 300. And then we'll see a little bit more. I think I'm going to start doing that. And it's really interesting. You can actually go by like exchange and everything. I don't want to get that crazy. I want to make it 30 minutes in the beginning of the stream kind of thing. But so we went over Vinci, Marinade, Law Blocks, Velodrome Finance. Let's look at Marinade. What is Marinade? Max Log says it's been around since 2021. So this is not a new project. And if you look at the max chart, it doesn't really look like it got much of a pump. What is it? On the 24 hours, it's up 22%. That's not real exciting, is it? 50 million in market cap, a billion max tokens. Let's check out the website. Automated soul staking. Earn money, stay in control. Okay, so it's soul staking. Maybe in 2021, this was like really... I don't know, really cutting edge or something. Says you get 6.75 APY, which can be better than most. I think on Coinbase for USDC, you get like 4%. I know that Atom, when it comes to staking, Atom is usually the highest, unless you're just off the deep end somewhere in like a meme coin staking pool or something. But for sustainable staking, it says you would earn an extra 6.4 Sol. So they're just telling you your APY in Sol. Well, that's interesting, but it doesn't necessarily get me excited. I gotta say, how many followers do they have over on Twitter? 76.1 thousand followers. I mean, they've been around since 2021. Pin post from November 6th. Ooh. Has only 4.9 thousand followers. I don't know, man. I think this thing is not. And it looks like it was just a post, like a paid influencer post or something. I don't know. It could be the guy who created it too. I shouldn't say that, but I don't know. This does not have me excited at all. There's too many places to stake stuff nowadays, right? I really like the project Turtle and their idea to have it where they kind of figure out what is the best place to stake stuff, and then they just kind of stake it for you and move it around so you're always getting the most APY. I believe that's what they were doing. If not, somebody should really come up with that. So Law Blocks, LBT. Just don't throw a G in there, right? 38.2 million market cap. Chart looks very squarish. How long has it been around? Since 2022, July 4th, 2022. A billion tokens, but only 244.9 million of those are out. What blockchain is that? Are they on their... Oh, this is in the Blast network? That's what it looks like. Looks like it's in the Blast network, maybe? Law Blocks. They have that B like they do for Blast. If you know, you know. Oh, it's in the XDC network. Okay, I was wondering what that blockchain address was. 13,000. 6.4... Yeah, 6,400. Almost 6,500. Close. Doesn't seem all that big for how long it's been around. It's kind of like another one like that. And it's Law Blocks, right? Upgrading legal practices with blockchain and AI. I know a lot of people have talked about, you know, maybe AI might be the answer to some of the legal problems with hackers and stuff, because a lot of times like lawsuits take too long and stuff, but with AI you could do like these automatic type lawsuits for even like really small stuff that hackers do and catch them in real time and immediately issue lawsuits with like where they are, where they're from, what they did. Man, you need an AI to keep up with it though, because if you just send all of those lawsuits to a normal like courts, they'll just throw them in the trash can because there's no way they'll be able to keep up with them. Blues guy in the house. Man, I've been trying to ignore it. I have to take a leak so bad. I'm going to run and take a leak real quick. Blues guy, tell him a whole bunch of interesting stuff. I got to run for 1 minute, please. All right. Sorry about that. Man, I really had to go. So let's see. What's going on here? Blues guy in the house. Hi, everyone. So happy to be here. What an eventful 2 days. Hope all is doing well. What is that? Says hope all is doing FUK. In amazing and in FU gratitude. I'm so lost. Underground, my man, good to see you. Yeah, good to see you, Blues guy. A little lost. I don't know exactly what you were trying to say there. How's everyone doing? Hope you all doing great. My show night was a success. Wish you guys could have been there. Yeah, I definitely wish I could have been there, Blues guy. That would have been a lot of fun. I do love some blues. What's new in the crypto world? Hey, Blues guy, did the whole like daylight savings time, did it change the time that the show is where you are? I just wonder because I know it messed it up in a lot of places. All right. He says I can't type. I feel you. It does it to me all the time. If anybody's ever had the experience of trying to send a super chat, maybe with like the lifer or something on your phone, oh my goodness. I know it's doing crazy stuff. I literally slow down and type slow and I watch it just change everything that I'm saying. It's kind of crazy. Full gratitude. Okay. Thought maybe you were having a bad day. Yeah, it's messed up. Swell is a funny and happier way to say, well. Yeah, absolutely. Underground Warrior in the house. Says, what's up, Underground and team? Been away from home working this week, so been a bit shabby on my attendance. Hey, that's okay. We appreciate you being here whenever you can. You're definitely a real one for coming back and letting us know what's going on. There are certainly quite a few of you who I think about when you're not here. Not in like a bad way, like where are you at, but more just like, I haven't seen that person. Like Blues guy. I didn't see Blues guy, right away. And I was definitely wondering where he was. All right. So I don't see a lot of more interesting stuff here. I mean, you get down into stuff that moved like, 10%, 15%. Official Trump's up 11. This X-Pin we looked at the other day. Ape and Pepe we've looked at recently. Starknet we've looked at a bunch of times. Non-playable coin, we've been over that a few times. FET, gotta know what FET is. This AI companion still somehow being relevant. As much as I hate the narrative, I have a feeling it's gonna continue to run. Let's see. Yeah, super chats on the phone are messed up. Even texting on my iPhone is annoying now for some reason. Yeah, I don't know what that's about, Crypto Rank, but it definitely is. Underground, I haven't seen any posts lately about streams. Yeah, we took the weekend off, Blues guy. Or I took the weekend off. I don't know why I said we. It started with Saturday, and then I had a whole bunch of stuff pop up Sunday, and I'm not going to let that happen that often. But sometimes I got to take care of a few things, right? He says I haven't seen any posts about it. Well, I don't know what time it is for you, but 8:30 New York time. Unless it's the weekend, then it's 10 p.m. New York time as far as going live. And I usually post in the Discord. If anybody's not in the Discord, I did pin that link in the chat. But I usually post in the Discord about midday at least if we're going to do a show that night. And I missed 2 shows this weekend. It's pretty rare. I don't usually do that. But I was hoping by kind of cramming everything into the weekend, I was really hoping that it would make it so we wouldn't have to miss any next weekend. That's the plan anyway. We'll see what pops up. There's always things going around. Got things to do for the other business. So just kind of giving everybody a heads up on that. All right, just bouncing through some of these apps that I have up here. We can close this. Let's talk about Gnosis a little bit. Gnosis, I thought, was really good. Said, glad you back. I missed you all. Yeah, and I missed you guys as well. Trust me, it's not easy for me to not do my stream. To be honest with you, the whole time I feel a little guilty for missing it. And plus, I love hanging out and deep diving crypto. So $335.1 million in its market cap, which is really not that many dollars for a market cap of such an old project. Let's see, I'm trying to find where we found the roadmap. That's what I really wanted to look at here. Explore. Wasn't there a roadmap somewhere? I feel like there was. And you can see all kinds of things that they built too. It's really interesting. Huh, I don't see the roadmap. A Balcanosis maybe? So we read through a lot of this where they talked about like cow protocol. Coincidence of once. Anybody remember any of this stuff? Other biz as well. Yep, exactly. Got to keep the thing running. And also, like, my wife, there was this big sale that she, like, it's really weird how they do it, but you go and you take your stuff there, right? It's like a consignment sale, and then they sell the stuff. And so we have a lot of stuff. So she wanted to sell there, so she took a bunch of stuff, and I had to, like, go there, take it there. You have to set it all up. You know, you have to put it all on the shelves and stuff yourself. It really soaks up a lot of time. And then I got to go back and pick it up and all kinds of different stuff. All right. Let's go take a look at what they got over on Crypto Rank. If anybody has, again, anything they want me to go over, I would be glad to do that. The pop-ups on Crypto Rank are so annoying. Market cap, total market cap right now, 3.79 trillion. Moving back up. We were down quite a bit more here recently. What did we get down to? Like 3.5 trillion. We were even lower at 3.4 trillion at November 4th. I remember looking at it for a couple of days and thinking, wow, the overall market cap was way down. So I'm glad to see it's moving back up, right? Up a good 6%. All right, so GNO pumping 800% guaranteed by Underground Cryptos tomorrow, folks. I don't know about that, Camstead. I don't give financial advice. I see what you tried to do there. You tried to sneak that in there. Put words in my mouth. No, thank you. I'm just messing around, man. Oh, Zebekin, that's right. I knew there was something that somebody wanted me to go over earlier in the chat that I did not do. He wanted to know if he wasted his 80 bucks. Let's find out. Everybody tell Camsta what you think. Did he waste his 80 bucks on Zebekin Network? So Zebek Network recently migrated from an old contract to a new contract. And with that, I'm going to institute the sit down feature. And who knows what my other camera is on as far as window capture goes. Had a lot of fun on Friday's stream, I will say. Friday's stream was a lot of fun. Who else had a lot of fun on Friday's stream? All right, let's talk about Zebekin Network. So 346.1 million in market cap, 100 billion tokens. It's a lot of tokens. 94.8 billion in circulating supply. Explains the 0.0036. He says Drats almost got you. If it wasn't for the, yeah, what is this, Scooby-Doo? Scooby-Doo. All right. Solana. Contract address. See what they got for Twitter. I know I've been over Zebek before, but I'm gonna try to dive a little bit deeper into it, right? Said Friday stream was cool. I got the game working, but then the wife said it's TV time. Understood. Definitely got to spend time with the family. Camsta, we might play a couple rounds tonight. I don't know when you got to get off. Oh wow. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you go to these things that have been around forever, right? And they have like 80,000 or 100,000. And then Zebek Network comes in here, just has like 274.9 thousand followers. It does say they've been around since 2021. So let's back up a bit. Let's do our max log. No. It says April 14th, 2024. I didn't think Zebek was that old. I mean, I knew it wasn't like, didn't come out last month or anything like that. But I didn't think it was around since 2021. All right, that's very interesting. So obviously they must have grabbed an old Twitter or something and repurposed it. 3,415 posts, 61,000 impressions in 7 hours. That sounds like momentum to me. See, that's what I want to see. I want to see 7 hours and you're grabbing 62,000 impressions. Now, did they pay money? Is this a sponsored, post? I have no idea. Do they tell you if it's a sponsored post? I don't know. Obviously, I know you can put money behind it. What was the Uphold thing? Tonight, we ball Uphold X. NBA and NHL stadium takeovers are going live. Okay. It's a good product placement, right? In sports arenas all over the nation. That's what you want to see. They're based out of California, it says. I'm going to go ahead and follow them. If you would, follow me, Crypto Ron, with the blue check mark over on Twitter. Should probably change my name to Underground Crypto, huh? I don't know. Let's go to their website, because that's what I really want to see. Get rid of tabs we don't need. So, where real time meets real world, stablecoin payroll and seamless PayFi in motion. And that's what I was really getting at with Zebek. I've been over it a bunch of times, but I really forget what the narrative is here. So real world asset, payment solution depends. So they want to be able to like pay you like payroll, but in stable coins. It's really interesting. Changing the way money moves. Man, I haven't thought about getting a paycheck in a long time. Just checks from doing business, you know what I mean? It's a little bit of a different world. Bringing the blockchain to everyday life. I remember when I used to have to do payroll, though. I hated that stuff. I hated paying for it. Just like give them $40 so that you could pay other people. Seemed really pointless. Spend your crypto assets like cash with Zebek card anytime, anywhere. So they have a card. Like I said, everybody's got a card, right? It's so crazy nowadays how like anybody can have like this collaboration with Master or Visa or whatever, put their little like stamp on it, and then you get a card. But you really just have a Visa card, or you really just have a MasterCard. I don't know what would be very Zebek about it, right? No show on tonight. I'm free, man. Okay, cool. So Sol jumping to 170. Glad to hear that. It was at 167 earlier when we looked at it, so it's really only up like $3, right? The 24-hour trading volume's not that crazy. 21.1 million. I don't know what else to really go over on this project, because once it's infrastructure and it's kind of like product like this, doesn't usually have as exciting narratives. Like, you guys want to talk about stablecoin payroll? Doesn't seem like the most exciting thing. Through our continuous payment technology, we are changing the way you get paid. Spend, save, and invest your pay. Stablecoin payroll for enterprise and employees. Removing the headache around pay runs. Zebek super app. So they're really working on building like a super app. That makes a lot of sense. I know Elon Musk, they always talk about Twitter turning into like a super app and stuff, but what are they waiting for, right? They tend to move really fast on a lot of stuff. What is really in their way? Is it regulatory stuff that's in Twitter's way for making a super app? I like the idea of super apps, honestly. I mean, in a way, they can give government and things like that a lot of control. Here, let's do this. This looks like a good idea because I haven't really looked today. What are the biggest news stories for crypto today? I did see that Trump was saying some stuff. Did anybody see all that? Trump was saying they were going to invest a bunch of money in crypto and stuff like that. Somebody had to have seen it on Twitter or something like that, right? Yeah. So why is crypto up today? Trump stimulus checks. Yeah, when are they cutting those stimulus checks? Buy me some more crypto. Oh, I didn't think about this. How many people do you think are going to buy crypto with those checks? I bet it's a lot. I bet you quite a bit of money. Even if a lot of people just throw a couple $100 into something, into investing, I think a lot of that money might go into investments. So stablecoin regulation softens in the UK. Bank of England has proposed changes to allow stablecoin issuers to hold up to 60% of reserves in UK government debt instead of stricter rules and still being regulated. However, BOE still intends to cap individual holdings of stablecoins and retain some conservative governance constraints. This is the craziest stuff to me, right? They're going to cap how much money you can have in a stablecoin. UK is crazy. I'm glad I wasn't born anywhere else, to be honest with you. All right, let's see what's going on. What about ABTC, American Bitcoin? ABTC. I'll have to check. I feel like I've heard of American Bitcoin. Let's look at that real quick. Again, shout out to Gnosis. I think that it's extremely low supply is a huge win, right? Yeah, AB. So, what is it though? First of all, it has an infinite max supply, and the circulating supply is 2. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little lost. 2 what? What is going on? What is this coin, that one guy? You might be on to something, but yeah, I hope Gnosis goes to the moon and needs more attention. Yeah, absolutely. It's missing it's missing marketing. Yeah, Gnosis could definitely use some marketing. Sorry, I meant to say that I hope they use it for that. Camsta. Oh, he says, apparently not as many of you would think. The people getting the money need food and meds. Yeah, I mean, it's different demographics, right? There are definitely going to be people who go out and buy food and stuff who need it. Like, I agree. I get that. But then there's other people, like middle-class people, who don't necessarily need to just buy food and stuff. I think they're going to be buying other stuff, you know? Where I live is not like... It's somewhat middle class, but a lot of it is lower than middle class even. And I don't see anybody, hitting up their neighbors for food or anything like that. And I'm pretty tapped in as I grew up here. So I don't know. That's just a pocket of where I'm at. I know it's a lot worse in bigger cities and stuff like that. So as do we all, but hey, we got a couple of things going for crypto coming up. Exactly. It's wrapped BCC, bro, and has mint function. Okay, yeah, I was just trying to figure out how the circulating supply could be 2. Prime Minister, can you fill me in on that? How is the circulating supply 2? So they have 2 Bitcoin? I mean, that's kind of what it would math out to mean, right? There's only 294,000 in the market cap. I mean, if this project is good... It's on Aptos, right? Only has an Aptos protocol. I don't feel like Aptos gets enough attention. I love the circulating supply of 2. I think that's crazy. It wouldn't take a lot to get it to go up, right? So this is Echo protocol. I get that it's a wrapped Bitcoin. That I see, and it obviously is following the price of Bitcoin, right? So the circulating supply isn't going to really matter much. It says only 2 minted, but what is 294,800 divided by 2? It's more than 106. So the tokenomics almost are kind of irrelevant, right? And it's pegged, you know, how stablecoin's pegged to the dollar. It's pegged to Bitcoin, it seems like. I'm just working on the tokenomics in my mind here and trying to figure out, is there a case where this thing really pops, or is it just going to do whatever Bitcoin does? And if it only does what Bitcoin does, obviously it's a wrapped feature. Maybe is it just Bitcoin on, I don't know, who knows? Do I even have the right thing here? Because he was calling it American Bitcoin, but I don't see that anywhere. Right, Prime Minister, yeah. I definitely understand that. That it's just a wrapped coin. And liquidity on Aptos by the provider, exactly. All right, I'm going to move on from that. I don't know if that's really worth going into. It's just a wrapped Bitcoin. Sorry, I did not mean to bring this up. They're just exiting out of some tabs here. Zebek Network. I mean, Zebek Network looks interesting, but it's also very infrastructure, right? So you really need people to use it. And then there's the other question. I wonder if this would be a good question for ChatGPT. Let's see if ChatGPT can do a good job on this. Can you tell me, because I want to understand how the money flows into the market cap of Zebek Network in their white paper, more than just people buying the coin on exchanges? I want to see if there's any built-in functions. This would be worth doing on a lot of projects, honestly, because, you know, a lot of projects sometimes have taxes and fees and stuff that rolls back into their market cap. I'm gonna let that thing cook for a minute, right? About minting. Oh, juicy. For real. Let's pretend I'm a complete idiot for a second. I assume there's a question following that, Camsta. Or wait, he already asked a question? Said, still risky. It's for DeFi uses on Aptos because BTC has no DeFi. Yep, exactly. People try to earn yield on BTC. It's just a representation of a Bitcoin on another network, basically an IOU. Yeah, exactly. Sorry, I probably should have explained what wrapped means and stuff, and I just assumed everybody knew. So you're not an idiot, bro. We're all here raising our IQs thanks to Underground, and today, thanks to Prime Minister for explaining to everybody about wrapped assets. Usually assets are only wrapped so that you can bring those assets into an ecosystem where there's no like, say Solana, right? Or wrapped ETH is probably one of the most commonly used wrapped assets, where ETH is not really used, right? So you can wrap your ETH and then go into an ecosystem and use, in a way, you're using your liquidity, right? You're not just using Ethereum at that point. You're really just taking your money and moving it over in an ETH form and using it is what you're doing. All right, U.S. retail access to leverage spot crypto ahead. Commodity Future Trading Commission acting chair Pauline Pham is reportedly in talks to allow leveraged spot crypto trading for U.S. retail traders, possibly as soon as next month. Why would you need leverage spot, though? Why wouldn't you just... I mean, you would still... Leverage spot. I mean, I know about perpetuals and futures and stuff like that. But why would you want leverage spot? Unless it's just leverage trading with no liquidation. But that doesn't seem right. I don't see the market makers letting you do that. Anybody know about this leverage spot? I know a lot of you guys are not in the United States. Exactly, well said, just for other use on networks, right. It's okay, Prime Minister, we were just pretending. I like popsicles. Is that a Joe Biden reference? Cam, you always got me laughing. Yeah, that's hilarious. What in the world? I don't know if I might just be getting kind of caught up over this leverage spot because that sounds so weird. Not just derivatives. Okay. Why it matters. More retail access, bigger audience, more market flow. That makes sense. Higher risk volatility for your channel. A great. What happens when retail gets leveraged spot crypto topic? I mean, maybe. I don't know why, like, if I just ask a question, they want to, like, make a video out of it. I don't even use ChainGPT to write videos or anything like that. So, I don't know why it does that. Just want to know the news. U.S. Treasury and IRS guidance, crypto ETF staking rewards clarified. So in a key move, the United States Department of Treasury and Internal Revenue Service, our favorite department here in America. If you're not in America, you have no idea how much we love the IRS. Love them. Very patriotic about the IRS. Hope they never go away. Said that trusts holding tokenized assets and can't be distributed staking rewards without additional tax regulation risks. So hopefully somebody understands that as sarcasm. This means that if an ETF holds, say, ETH and earns staking rewards, those rewards are clearer from a regulatory tax standpoint. Open doors for more institutional products designed and retail access via ETFs. This is all about ETFs. ETF and institutional flow is a big theme in crypto. Yep, money coming in. Brazil tightens crypto rules. Not surprising there. I don't think anybody in the audience is from Brazil, right? Give me the coins. I need more runners. More. Exactly. So weird that it wants to give me this information again in like a format as if I'm making a video. That is not what all I asked was, what are the biggest news stories in crypto? Sometimes ChatGPT be trying to be like too ahead of itself. Bank of England softened. I was hoping that they would have I was watching videos on Twitter about Trump talking about crypto. Oh well. Guess they're not going to pull that up. I don't know if ChatGPT understood my question here. No escrow of cash sits inside the market cap. Yeah, now it's just going to explain the market cap to me. How money value can reach like beyond plain exchange buys, treasury buybacks, and burns. Okay. If the project, no, I wanted you to figure it out. Like, I know if the project does something, that'll matter, but like, does it do something? Protocol usage, yeah. ChatGPT did not do a good job on that question. Sometimes it doesn't. Next time they tell you that ChatGPT is going to, AI is going to take over the world, just remember that AI can't even spell things properly when it generates an image. And that might not mean anything to you, but it means a lot to me. Ask ChatGPT to make you a thumbnail and tell it what words to put in the thumbnail. And it will just do the craziest things you've ever seen. All right, well, I was surprised. After being gone 2 days, I really expected there to be more like newer projects to look at. Not really. A lot of the same stuff. And the ones that were kind of new to us, we looked at. So I guess we'll go to literally new coins. And you got to be you got to use some discernment on the new coins tab because they could have us looking at just absolute nonsense. So we got to use some discernment here. Layer Brett, right? LBRET. Which I'm pretty sure LBRET is just Brett on Ethereum, right? Am I wrong? Brett was originally, or is mostly on, oh wow. I wonder if this is like a copycat coin. This is interesting. Only has 5.1 million. Brett is obviously a meme coin on Base blockchain and doing, somewhat well over on there. Yeah. I knew Camsto was going to be in on that one. Says Firo still pumping. Matt Damon's coin, right? Is it getting ready for a big bounce, or should we be the one bouncing? It says Nutcoin, I'm in. All right, so it says this thing just came out today. It went from 8.5 million to 5.1 million, so that doesn't seem all that exciting. They went with like a Rick and Morty theme. The thing that really gets me going when it comes to this type of stuff, the artwork's great and stuff. It's cool. It looks awesome, right? The artwork really looks pretty dope. But you can't buy a meme coin based off of its artwork. That is not enough for me. Wow, they really did a pretty good job on this website. I can appreciate that, even if I think this coin is probably junk. I need to know if they have a real attachment to the original Brett, and if this is just a coin somebody made over on Ethereum because they thought people would buy it, right? See what they got going on Twitter. Maybe we can get some answers there. I remember Layer Brett being talked about, right? So did they just now generate their token? I thought it was already out. They have 917 followers. Not 917,000. I mean 917 followers. Literally like this thing was just made today. And then they have 4,000 impressions. I don't know. This thing could be something that we watch run. Disco by Matt Fear says, Melis, what do you think? Thanks for dropping a contract address. Late to the party as usual. What's cracking tonight? What's up, Cadillac? How you doing, man? Appreciate you hopping in. We just kind of going over, it's Monday, right? So we're just kind of going over everything. It's a mystery what we'll be going over tonight. We're looking at Layer Brett right now, as it is a new coin. I like Brett, and I love the artwork of the website and everything. That's super bullish to me. What was the tokenomics? 1 billion, so it's fully vested. That's cool. That's cool. But at the same time, it's really, really, really small. And also, you already have Brett, right? Pull that up. Oh, if I can spell. I can't spell. What am I doing? Okay, I am spelling it right. So you do have a few different versions, but then you have like Brett, which is like the original, because they have Brett on ETH already. So what's up with this layered Brett, and who would buy it? The original Brett has $246.4 million in its market cap, right? That's pretty good. I remember doing a pre-recorded video about this a long time ago. You can get it all over the place, but obviously it's on Base blockchain, right? Which is a layer 2 on Ethereum. So in a way, you could say it's already on Ethereum. I really just wanted to see the market cap. Layer Brett looks pretty cool. Let's see, does Layer Brett's website look cooler than regular Brett's website? Oh yeah, get in there, Camsta. You're all in there. You're all in there with the Brett. Website's hilarious. They have a swap right built into it on pretty much every exchange you could possibly think of. Who is Brett? It explains the whole Matt Fury. And don't worry, Melissa, I saw your thing. I'm going to go over Disco. Just give me a minute. Tokenomics. 10% treasury, 5% to the SEX wallets, centralized exchange that is, and 85% to the liquidity pool. I don't know. I gotta say that Layer Brett has a cooler website than that, right? I mean, you got the artwork, right? The Matrix scene. So whatever that thing is. Tons of references to Star Wars and different things. Just based off of artwork and stuff, I think it's better. Then you had this whole like lightsaber battle going on. El Brett Wars. It's pretty dope. Spock. All right, let's see what they got for a roadmap. I didn't really do that. Grow Telegram and Twitter. Of course. Why wouldn't you do that? Launch creative and daring marketive initiatives. Okay. Don't get overly specific on us, you know. Keep it vague. Appoint passionate community leader. Appoint passionate community leaders. Complete early pre-sale stages. So super vague stuff. This is exactly the type of roadmap. The roadmaps that I expect from meme coins are like quarter 1, do good. Quarter 2, do better. Quarter 3, be the best. That's like what most of these roadmaps are like. So launch layer Brett website and social. Okay. Begin pre-sale and onboard early believers. Kickstart marketing campaign. Conquer final stages of the pre-sale. So we're obviously out of pre-sale here. Achieve 50,000 members across social media. Maybe that's where they're at right now because they have 917 followers on Twitter. I hope they're doing better somewhere else. Claim Layer Brett's spot in the spotlight. Whatever that means. Claim Layer Brett's spot in the spotlight. Super vague. Do good. Finalize all preparations for tokens allocation and ecosystem launch. Officially launch LBRET and bring the full ecosystem online. I mean, when they say like full ecosystem, like what did you build? Did they build anything? I don't think so. Introduce iBret scan, governance, and layer 2 utilities. Okay. Roll out upgrades, partnerships. See, this is like a whole lot of nothing to me though. Then they have a moon calculator to just get you excited, right? Basically what we like to do on the coin perspective. It's probably what they're using on the back end there. All right. I gave it a little bit of due diligence there, but that roadmap was like, we're going to do good. And then next quarter, we're going to do better. It's kind of stupid. I didn't mean to duplicate it. I need to close it. Look, I learned a new shortcut. Learned a new shortcut that doesn't work. Wow, I pinned it. All right. All right. Oh, look, Plague Dog's in the house. Sup, friends? What's up, man? We've transitioned to sitting down, I see. Sorry I'm late. It's so funny. You always point that out. That cracks me up, man. Thanks for being here. Okay, Disco Coin, Funny Disco Lady is one of my original song titles. Hey, don't forget about that time Blues Guy did a 24-hour dance party. That was popping. What else did I miss here? Oh, we're going to go over Disco for Melissa, for sure. Let's see if we can... I'm glad you gave us... By Matt Fury. Okay, so we found it. We're going to match it to your contract address here. 0x787. Yeah, this is the right one, according to the contract you gave me. All right, it has $823,000 in its market cap. Is there room for Matt Fury creations to just continue? I don't even know where people pull this stuff from. Where do you go to see all of his creations? It's a meme. Okay. Yep, I knew that. Ethereum contract. We got their Twitter here. They have 977 followers. So they got 6 more followers than Layered Brett. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. Disco. See, to me though, like, I don't know if there's any copycats to this coin, but at least Disco is like a new character. At least I haven't seen Disco, not on any other blockchains or anything like that. So I mean, at least that makes me feel a little bit better. Obviously, if you don't know, right? If you don't know, Matt Fury is responsible for Pepe, Brett, Landwolf, like the characters. I don't think he's behind the coins, right? I think people, I don't even know how this is not like lawsuit city, right? Like, is he behind these coins, or like is somebody just taking his artwork and like getting super rich off of it? So you are at the disco party. Anybody remember like the disco club from Keke Space, which is the like metaverse of Pepe that we were playing, where we were doing the maze. I mean, I'm sure some of you guys remember that, right? I guess let's look at the tokenomics. Not a whole lot to report here, right? Wow, you gotta love this, right? Rug pull risk 0 because the LP is locked. I mean, it makes sense, but you know it's safe because they told you it's safe. So there's that. Links, there's really nothing to show here. The best thing that we could do for this project is talk about its max chart to September 20th, 2025. It has pumped. Here, let's go to market cap. It's pumped from like, 80 million up to, hold on, wait, what? Okay, 70,000. Okay, I'm using millions and we're talking about thousands, right? So it went from 72, 60. Okay, that's going to come out at 0. So really it was chilling around like 100,000 in market cap. It ran all the way up. Is that right? It ran up to 2.8 million and fell all the way back down under $1 million. I guess. I hope people sold up here. Always. It is fully vested. Yeah. It's really tiny. It could do a lot. It could do nothing. And with a coin like, I mean, Layer Brett, I think would almost do better. I mean, it is doing better. It's at 5.1. At least Brett has a little bit of brand recognition, where like Disco, I mean, unless you're like a Matt Fury art enthusiast, then maybe you know about that Disco, but I wouldn't know who did. If I just saw like a coin Disco, I would have no idea that it was just out there. It says, man, meme coins are crazy. Yes, they are. Meme coins are nuts. That's why I had to sit down to do this part, because meme coins are too much. Oh my god. OMG. And it has 3 million. Oh, that's fully diluted value. I love how they give you like the 24-hour volume, which I could see why people would want to know that more than the market cap, but it's like I'd rather just know the market cap. Wait, how is Layer Brett doing better? It looks like it's been rugged. I'm sorry, sir. I do not understand the question you are asking me. Doing better than what? How it's down 24 hour is down 99.9%. I have no idea. I didn't even go to the 24 hour, to be honest with you. Let's look at like the 7 day. It probably looks horrible. Probably because it's like such a small coin. Oh, I'm in market cap. There you go. It did look like it rugged. Wow, looks like they rugged it for $8 million. No, it looks like they rugged it for 2 because down here that's volume though. That's not market cap. And price. Oh, I'm not on market cap. That's why. Okay, this is kind of confusing. So the market cap was 0. It went to 5 million. And then when you switch to price, it does look like it rugged. It came out today with 8 million. I mean, I did say that it was down from 8.4. That's volume, not market cap. Down to 7. That's only a drop of like $1 million. Look to the left. I was wondering. Glad I'm not mentally insane. Yeah, I mean, it is down 99.9%. I don't even know how. Oh, wait. I didn't mean to hit live chart. What are we doing here? Let's see if the live chart can tell us something better. Yeah, look at that beauty. On the 1 second chart. So this happened like literally not very long ago. At 11:45. But it's only 10 o'clock. Must be like military time or something. Yeah, let's go to like the 4 hour, right? Well, the 4 hour might be a little bit too zoomed out. Wow. Oh yeah, it rugged. The thing is crazy is like they rugged it. Who put that much work into the dang website just to rug it so early? Like, I don't know. Whoever these ruggers are, they're not very good. Unless it was a whale who bought in and then it went up and they sold out. I have no idea. On such a small coin, it's hard to believe there was enough liquidity for them even to rug everybody. Crazy. Oh well. I wouldn't get it. I mean, I was literally saying that I wouldn't be buying any of that. Dividends. These are all brand new coins, guys. So you have to work with the utmost extreme caution in any of this. Hose in an air vent. Horse. That says horse, not hose. It says horse in an air vent. What the heck does that even mean? X402 market. I don't know. Vulgar penguin. Is this like a play on pudgy penguins? See, the crazy thing is in here there's something that's about to pump ridiculous numbers, right? And what is it? Oh, here we go. Let's take a look at this. This is a good segue, right? This is a great segue. They probably stole the artwork too. You're right, Camster. They probably did. And they probably made millions. All right. Natal Fund. So, believe this was given to me by Prime Minister. I don't know why I get Prime Minister and Mr. J mixed up with what they tell me. I do apologize to you guys that I do. It's because like you're both in Hong Kong or something like that. It just messes with my head. Or wait, isn't Prime Minister in Japan? He's the Prime Minister of Japan. I don't know anymore, guys. I'm losing it. 1 million in market cap. This thing is tiny, but I thought this thing was pretty cool. And it seems like I was literally playing this the other day. Somebody giving it to me in the Discord. Anybody else remember seeing this in the Discord? So it's Solana ecosystem. And it's got 19.5 thousand followers. 27,000 impressions. And it looks like it's going to be doing an airdrop, right? If whoever was telling me about Maddle could hop in the chat and remind me about it, that would be great. Or I could just go over here to Discord and pull it up. Thank you, Melissa, for telling everybody it's time to join the stream. Today I forgot to put that we are live in the Discord. I usually remember that. Don't take a nap before you have to get up and do a live stream. I'm just telling you guys. For anybody else who's live streaming, it's not a good idea. And yet I still do it way too much. Let's see. Search for Maddle. Here we go. So he said, yo, if anyone's interested, a fun game on Solana, that the token coming on the 20th to check out Maddle. Fun they have in the Discord too. Here's my referral code. You can get some perks if you sign up. It doesn't take much. Trying to remember if I used his referral code or not. I'm pretty sure I did. Maddle.fun. And so it's a game. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be an airdrop, right? A lot of times around this part in the stream, we will play a quick game to rest our brains. So let's do that. Oh, wait, am I connected? Oh, I am connected. Okay. You gotta like Web3 connect. Let's see. What do I want? What do I want? Let's go with the sword. Oh, wait. Okay. I gotta use this to move around. Can I change what directions? Wait, what? Okay, so I can change what direction the sword goes in? I do not understand my weapon. So basically, you know, it's a very two-dimensional, simple game. I believe there was some talk about there being like kind of an airdrop for it. I do not like this weapon. I was using a different weapon before that seemed way better. Alright, let's hit this one. Yeah, that's way better. Taking way too much damage. So many, I mean, it's with a game like this, it's like I appreciate that they tried, right? It's very simple. It seems like anybody, it honestly really feels like anybody could launch a game like this, right? Doesn't it feel like anybody could figure out how to make a very simple two-dimensional game like this? Should we all have a simple two-dimensional crypto game? It's almost like having an app in the App Store, but just easier. Is my health actually going up? It's crazy. Give me all of the XP. And it feels a lot like playing Darkstar. It really does. Oops, shouldn't have did that. Boomerang machetes too. Can't really read the chat. I'll have to wait till the next time I upgrade to read what Prime Minister said. Now that I got lifesteal, I'm doing a little better here. Give me more XP. Dang, how many hits does it take? It takes 3 hits to kill these like green guys. Alright, what does it say? Great game, but it's very challenging on hard. Use the other characters, bro. They're much more entertaining in Hedge or Trolley Phone Sniper. Okay. Yeah, I used a different character when I played it the first time, and it was way better than when this sword guy does. Try Henge or Trolley Phone Sniper. That sounds cool. The first game like this was called Vampire Survivors. Then a million copycats came out weeks after. Yeah, exactly. Cam, you're so right. There were many derivatives of that game, how they used to. Yep. Underground, I forgot to mention. You gotta buy a game pass, which is a few bucks of soul, and it's permanent. This allows you to rack up points for the next drop in February. Okay, where do I buy the game pass at? That's what I want to know. Dang, what was that coin called? Here, I'm going to come back to this in a minute. I want to check this out real quick. So you have common. Remember we checked this out and I bought a coin on there? And we voted for like what coin we were going to buy. Kind of wish I still would have bought a different coin, I'm not going to lie. But it is what it is. This page doesn't exist. What page doesn't exist? I don't even remember what the coin was called. Oh, it was this guy. What I don't understand about this is it tells me it's up 1,800%, right? but the market cap is lower than when we bought it. So how does that work? And I'm still the last person who bought this coin, right? Now, can I get out of this thing? Let's see. This was all kind of a what do you want to call it? A trial run on this thing. Network fee 0. It did have really low fees. Like, it's using layer 1s and layer 2s, which is pretty cool. All right, I'm going to confirm. I'm going to get out of this coin. Hopefully. I hope I'm going to get out of this coin. Close extension. I already did that. Okay, close extension. Now I need to open it and see if I have my ETH back. And I do have my ETH back. It almost looks like I made like 15 cents, right? I don't know. Whoever this guy is not the guy. It almost looks like somebody running for something somewhere, right? The website looked at, look at that. When I took my money out of that project, I feel like it just dropped like a couple 100%, which is crazy and doesn't make any sense to me at all. Come on. Market cap 23,000 now. Is it talking about tokens or is it talking about dollars, right? I mean, you would think the market cap would be, it's in dollars. I don't know. Somebody else sold right when I sold. Does that make any sense to anybody? I don't know. Anyways, the whole reason why I went and grabbed that money is I was hoping to use it to buy whatever pass. And plus, I just wanted to get out of that because it was not doing anything. I'd rather have my $11 back. Said it's in the main dashboard of the game, and you'll get a referral code you can give out to family, friends, etc. There is a GameFi element to this project, plus NFT characters are coming soon. They cook the books. Okay. So the main dashboard, launch app. That must be this, right? Dashboard to the game. You get a referral code. Backup point. You need to buy a game pass. All right, we're here. Direct us. Show us the ways, Mr. J. Shop. We need a game pass. 0.3 Sol. So it has to be in Solana, though. This is where I need that account abstraction. I don't know. Let me look at my Sol Flare. Let's see. Do I have 0.3 Sol? I do not have 0.3 Sol. I could swap out of something else. All this other stuff is doing nothing. All right. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Little Solana burner wallet. And then you can come in here to buy energy and point multipliers. Right now it has a tiny market cap, right? Oh, it already changed on me. I changed it. Yeah, you don't need a ton of money for the game. Exactly. I'll probably scoop that up later. I gotta move a couple dollars around in order to do that. One that I have been having a lot of fun on. Oh, by the way, my one tab totally got destroyed, so that's tons of fun. And it was my own fault. It needed to be update, and I clicked like repair or whatever instead, and it just like wiped it and repaired it. That was a bad idea. What is it? It's Panzer Dogs. Here we are, Panzer Dogs. And I need to one tab that tab. Okay. There we go. That is not what I wanted. I'll have to fix that later. I gotta fix all of that stuff. Very annoying. So I was wondering, where's the marketplace for Panzerdog? Because isn't there a pass for this as well? Yeah, he says just buy the pass for the airdrop. I follow. I definitely follow. I'll grab it in a little bit when I hop off. When I'm done being live. We've had a ton of fun playing this. Do they have a NFT store? Let's see. I know they have a store, right? You go to shop. But do they have NFTs in here? Passes. The Panzer Pass. You can get premium. So basically you gotta buy. I had a lot of fun with this game. I could see myself buying like a little pass for this or whatever. So do you get, is there an airdrop coming with this, with Panzerdogs? Connect a wallet. Yeah, I understand. This is built on Sui. I don't have a Sui wallet for it, so that's where I got to move things around a little bit. Well, Camster, you trying to run around? I have it up, so we might as well play. I did request Fartknocker, but he never approved my request. And again, if you try to link a wallet, it takes you to Slush, which is like a Sui wallet. Right? And I don't actually have this set up. More options. Import existing from Ledger. No thank you. So I have to set up that wallet option. Campster says he's in. Okay. Blues guy says hold on. No airdrop, but tournament coming. You can earn tokens there as of now. You can sell parts on Tradeport. Every box you open is an NFT on the blockchain. Right. That makes sense. What's the game called again? It's called Panzerdogs. You might want to save it. Can you see it up here? Panzerdogs.io. Says I'm logging in. Okay. I'm waiting. All right, Blue Sky's in. Says that there's a tournament now. Interesting. This is a fun one. I appreciated this game a little bit more than others. So that model looks fun, but it also looks kind of simple. All right, we are waiting for Campsta to approve our friend request. Okay, he accepted it. Now we can invite him. I love that, like, at least at the end of the show, I like to end and wind down with some DeFi gaming. And definitely love me some DeFi gaming. And I love that we can get people from the community on and play a couple rounds. I think that that's the way to go. And I'm glad that I fixed it so we don't lag constantly in the stream. Obviously, in order to not lag, we had to lower the quality of the output. It was in 4K. 1080p just works better. It just is what it is. Maybe one day they'll make the internet bandwidth faster so that we can actually stream in 4K. He says, yeah, hell yeah, bro. Nice to see you playing. Exactly. That one guy, where you at? You know you want to play some Panzerdog. Fartknocker, you have to accept the request. I invited you. You just click the little people. It should pop up for you. Yeah, this game is a lot of fun. I definitely enjoy this game. Hey, we're a community here. When people tell us about stuff, we're going to go check it out, you know? Oh, that one guy says he's playing poker, LOL. It's all good. All good. We do this quite often at the end of the stream. So we'll catch you on a night where you're not playing poker. We're just waiting on Fartknocker here. It's not popping up. Yeah, we've had this issue before. Up to $20 from my stake free dollar. Hey, get that money. That one guy. Get that bread. All right, I'll send it again. Well, it's gone again. We had that issue a couple of times. Now we don't seem to. Oh, I know why. Fart Knocker. I know why. Camsta. Go down to your servers and make sure you're on Asia. For some reason, Asia works well, and the other ones don't work very well. There's not enough people online. That's what it is. Here, I'll cancel it and resend it. Here, let me know when you go to America. Trying to get $50. Hey, if you get $50 off $1, you're doing well. Might take a while. And I'm definitely going to bring back the stake spins or whatever. I don't really know why they hit us with that. I swear it's because they think I was underage gambling or something, which is crazy. I got one more try in me when it comes to that. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. Okay, he said he's on Asia now. I'll hit you with the invite. Should pop up now. We were having that trouble one day, and then I figured out why. We all got to be on the same server, at least for right now. And if we play this and we get decently good at it, it seems like there's going to be some opportunities to earn. It's easy on poker, says that one guy. Okay, I got to try that. I think you were the one that told me on Stake they have that free poker all the time. Free poker tournaments. I got to check that out. I'm not much of a poker player, honestly. I could be. I love to play any kind of game, really, but just there's too many games to play. It should drop down right here in the middle. You should see it. Still nothing, he says. Oh, I know. Try refreshing. You know, refresh the button. Hit refresh. Of course. Sorry, Blues guy. It's going to kick you off. I'll resend. Blues guy says he's pretty good at poker. Maybe we got to have a poker's night. Can we set up our own our own room on stake.com? That'd be cool. So hopefully you've already refreshed. I'm gonna resend here. Blues guy, you gotta re-accept my invite. Okay, so it's working for Blues guy. Where's Fart Knocker though? Yeah, that one guy says I'm down. I bet we can. Yeah, it would be fun. That would be a good Friday night in the Discord kind of thing. Says, yeah, refreshed. Here, I'll send it again if you just refreshed. I don't know. I don't know why it wouldn't pop up. I mean, Blues guy's in Canada. He's not having any trouble. It used to be called Casino Boy, right? Still nothing. No idea. You know what? Why don't you send Camsta? Why don't you send me a friend or an invite? Right? Send me an invite. Blues guy, did I invite him? Yeah, I've invited him so many times. Like you hit the little plus and then you can hit invite. Definitely invited him. Hold away. Says that he's played 0 matches. Did you play? Yeah, did you, Camsta? You gotta play the like initiation rounds. So just click the play button and play a couple of times. For whatever reason, they make you play like a tutorial first kind of thing. It's like 2 games. Play 2 or 3 games. I don't know if he has team up. I think he doesn't. Oh, he says, oh, okay. So, yeah, no, he hasn't played the, like, tutorial rounds yet. That's why. We have the same issue, like, every time. By the next time somebody plays, we'll have that part figured out, I guess. Yeah, play 3 games. PvP is open to me. I think you still got to play 3 games, man. The games are, like, 3 minutes, so it really doesn't take very long. It's not working. Try that, and let's see It's got to be what it is, because I don't have any trouble getting Blues Guy, you know. Why do people not take the health? I never understand that. It's like I'll hit them and they'll go down like half health and they won't even hit the health button. Oof. Cooking with fire. Got him. Man, I think I just killed 3 people in one run. Gotten. I don't know. This game's a lot of fun. It's simple, but they made the shooting. The shooting is like a little laggy. Like you got to shoot in front of them, which gives the game like some real challenge, you know. Wow, I got like nobody with that flamethrower. Yep, he's got that shotgun, but that thing is short range, dude. Not gonna cook me with that one. Hey, we won again. Says I'm past the tutorial missions. Okay. We'll try it again. Here, we're going to back out. The rounds are super short, so don't feel like we like left you behind and we're not coming back. We're just playing around real quick. Want to keep it running for entertainment purposes. Good game. I don't know why. Every time you say GG, I think you mean gotta go. Like you gotta leave or something. All right, let's try to team up. Invite out. Blues Guy, you were readied up. It's not readied up anymore. Maybe because I sent out. Camsta, did you play 3 games? Or did you just play 1 game? If you just played 1 game, it's not going to work. You don't need to link a wallet or anything like that. I will open 1 box. Hey, Blues Guy, are you looking at your gears? You have enough to open some boxes? Apparently, all these boxes are NFTs. Might even be an opportunity to sell some of those bad boys. I would probably save them up, see if the game gets popular at all. I can see this game getting a little following, a little pop. If they have money, you know, type events. Said he played all the tutorial match. Did you play a real match? How many matches is all the tutorial matches? 2? But I can't invite you. Yeah, you need to play another match, Camsta. You need to play like, I think you have to play like, basically it's 3 rounds, right? So it's like you have to play the 2 tutorials and then they want you to play like one regular round. That's what I get, because we've had this problem with everybody. You need at least 3, I think. Okay, you guys play. I'll let you know if it works. I had 3K in scrap. Nice, Blues Guy. We'll open those boxes. Hopefully you were ready to go. I kind of just clicked it. I don't know if I was paying attention. Okay, you're in here. Nice. Yeah, Camsta, play at least another round or 2. After this game, I'll jump over and see what's going on. Whew, didn't even lose any health, and I got one of you. Yeah, Blues Guy, get that rocket. That thing does nice. I'm finally starting to get the hang of this, like shooting where they're gonna be and not shooting where they're at. Wow. Yeah, I'm starting to really get the hang of that. My like subconscious mind had to sit on it for a little bit. Doesn't run that far, huh? Got him. I love how they run right past like the big power up, and then they like don't even use it. It's kind of crazy. Man, I need health. Give me health. Still out here in the field trying to hit him. Oof, I need that health bad. I'm gonna have to go sit on this health pack and hope I can get it. Alright, I got a little bit of health. It ain't enough though. Alright, we won. 10-4. Okay, I'll play until I can invite you. Alright, we'll back out and we'll try to get Camsta in here one more time. It's gotta work eventually, right? Oh, I got some kind of reward. It was a good scrap reward. I feel like it wasn't giving me a lot of scrap the other day. Alright, Camsta, let us know when you're back out. When you're in the waiting room, right? Let's see, does it say he's played? It says he's played 3 matches, 0 wins. But it says he's dealt 0 damage. What's going on, Far Knocker? 0 damage. Look at that, 1.8 mil from Mr. Foreigner. Yeah, Camp, so whenever you're ready, we're going to see if we can invite you at least one more time. Oh, and then you also, Blues Guy, down here at the bottom, you have this Panzer Pass where you can claim rewards. The regular rewards, not like premium or anything. Oh, you disconnected? Okay. Got me a loot box. Lots of loot boxes in here. Calling cards, 2,000 scrap. Oh. So what do you, where's the upgrade? How do I get the premium? Hold a dog NFT. It says free, not a dog NFT holder. Alright, accept. Missions. I've been disconnected from lobby? I don't know what's going on. Down here at the bottom, it says Panzer Pass in the corner. Let me know if you find it. Got me a loot box from a reward. I'll take that. They also have like these ingots, right? Up here, these different like types of ingots. I didn't even look to see what I got. That was probably not the best idea. You get 20% bonus when using Koban for in-app purchases. Koban seems to be the native coin. I would like to get one of those NFTs. Hold a dog NFT. I wonder where I buy that at. Prime Minister, do you have a dog NFT? We're still waiting on Camps to gonna give it. Okay, so now he finally has some damage dealt. Let's go ahead and see if we can invite him. Blues Guy, you gotta ready up. And how long have we been live? 2 hours and 15 minutes. That's good. Blues Guy, where you are right now in like Canada, when I go live, is it the same? Campsa says I didn't have it on full screen and I kept clicking out mid-game. Oh, okay. Happened 3 times in a row. Oh, yeah, I've actually done that before. So, it's funny you say that. Let's see, is the invite popping up for you, man? Or maybe you still haven't played enough rounds since you didn't finish any of them. That might be hurting you too. Alright, it must not be popping up for him. He must need to actually complete some games since he was clicking out of it. And at this part, for anybody who's watching, especially later, you know, when the streams, when we're over, we basically play a couple DeFi games and hang out a little bit on the stream. He said just completed one. Okay, yeah, I think you got to get a couple more in there, Cam stuff. We are a multifaceted channel here. We do deep dive research, and then we got to rest our brain and play some game with the community. It's a good time. Man, I just smoked that dude. That was crazy. Why would he not hit the health though? Like, make that make sense. Somebody about to cook him. It was me. I was that guy. Cooked. I got another one. Let's go. Health pack respawn so slow. Bang. Back to almost full health. I can see you. I know where you're hiding. Got that full health. Let's go. Ooh, he got that flame launcher. I don't want no smoke. I want no smoke with that flame launcher. Alright, we got that guy. Got that guy. Canceled his little flame launcher. Got that guy. So it looks like there's a timer, but whoever gets the 10 kills wins regardless of the timer, I guess. It's a lot of fun. Oof, complete that. Whatever that was. Went to level 13. He said too easy. I bet it gets harder as we play. Got another 1,000 scrap, so I'm headed to the shop to open me a box, see what we get. I want some more weapons. Another death quip. I don't even know how to use those yet. I haven't seen where to do that. Let's roll. I think the game gets harder when they throw you with people who have, like, you know, a lot of good gear and NFTs and stuff. Well, they're all NFTs, but a lot of good gear. I think it gets a little bit harder at that point. We're probably still going against all the noobs. But I don't think they're bots. Like, I think we're actually playing real people every game. So that tells me at least people are interacting and, like, actually playing the game. It's good to know. I killed one. Man, how did I not get him with that? He going to grab that health there. Man, he's got like a really cool effect. It's kind of flaming charge. He like touches you, you take fire damage. It's kind of dope. Smoking. Smoke them if you got them. Put that in your pipe. Oh, like a pro. Shot right where he was gonna go. Nice. Ten kills. Game's over. Can't wait till we have Camsta on the team. We're really gonna just rocket through this, hopefully. I did get a death. I don't even remember dying. Wait, I never died? What is it talking about? It's lying on me out here. I definitely never died. Nah, you're good, Blues guy. You can ready up. So we still got some sound going here. All right, we still got some sound. Blues guy, are you ready? Drop something in the comment if you're still here. If you're still here chilling with us at this point, drop an emoji or something. Drop an emoji or something. Let us know. We went over a lot of stuff. I don't know why Gnosis just seems like a good hold to me. I just love how low the supply is. I don't know if it's going to get any attention. They are definitely lacking on the marketing side of things, for sure. But man, 3 million max supply, and there's only like what 2.7 million out or something like that. It's kind of crazy. Oh, I'm coming in for that flamethrower. You know it. A lot of grass on this game. Cooked them. Oh, why do you not go get that flamethrower? Cook all of them, man. I never understand why they have like no health and they go right past the health box and they don't pick it up. Like, gotta be some noobs at that point, right? Oh yeah, he thinks he's coming after me for his revenge. Little does he know I got his number. I can shoot farther than he can. That just is what it is. When I can shoot farther than you, you're getting cooked. I use that like shotgun for a second. It's not worth it. Dang. I don't know how I didn't get that guy. 10-2 again. He says, yo, it works now. All right. Maybe it is bots if that keeps happening. Maybe. All right, Camsta's ready, so we should try to get him in on this now. Invite. Let's go. Success. All right. Okay. Oh wait, we just lost Blues guy. Come on. All right, let's invite him again. I am hungry all of a sudden. Of course we get Fart Knocker and then we lose Blues guy. Let's invite Blues guy again. I guess I'll open another box in the meantime. Okay, he joined. Here, I'll open the box next time. Just need him to ready up. Yeah, that was it. Had to get to level 5. Okay, we got to remember that. We got to remember that, everybody. If somebody tries to play, they got to get to level 5. We need Blue's guy to ready up whenever he is ready to ready. All right, everybody's readied up. Let's go. We already have a full team, so we should connect pretty fast, I would think, because we're already half of the players. We already got them. I know Cam still likes to play games. I see him playing all kinds of games on Discord. I love how Discord, it just tells on you. Tells everybody what you're playing. So don't be playing no weirdo games on there, because everybody will see it. It's kind of hilarious. Luckily, I don't got to worry about that. I don't be playing no weirdo games. Ooh. You're about to get absolutely cooked by that person behind you. Let's go. 1v1. Oh, I'm about to get that second kill. And that third kill. Double kill. Triple kill. Think. Oof. Doing damage. Oh, got another one. Up to 4 kills. I always forget I can shoot over the water. What is that about? All right. 4 more kills to victory. And I need some health. That Mattel game is interesting, but like this game is more genuinely fun, right? That other game is kinda, it's too simple in my opinion, right? Just seems a little simple. All right, next kill wins. Let's go, cook them. Cooking with gas. Oh, and I got that last kill, victory. Stretching. So I played 34 matches and I only earned 127 scrap. I wonder what that's about. I did really good that game and they only gave me 127 scrap. There must be like a boost on like some of the first games you play. Fartnogger, we're waiting for you to ready up, sir. Oh, it's bedtime for Cam still. All right, hey, at least we got a game in, right? At least we got a game in. All right, I'm gonna go open a supply drop. Oh, what is this? Claim rewards. Oh, with supply drops, that's pretty awesome. Hit that inventory. No, I need to go to shop. Yeah, it was fun, Cam. So, and now you're all set up. So next time we want to play, it won't take so long, right? We'll get to play like right away. We wrecked. Yeah, we did. That was a quick match. It was like 10-1 or something like that. I'm terrible. I don't even look at what I get in the box. I'm like watching it on the delay. I got like a color, like a paint color or something like that. I mean, when you think about like projects, they put out like NFTs and stuff. This is a lot cooler way of going about it, right? At least your NFTs like serve a purpose and do something. Ooh, I got this guy. Come on. Dang, and he grabbed the health. Don't grab the health. First blood, somebody got. Alright, I got a kill finally. That's nice. Cooked him. touch my laser beam. Bing, bing. I mean, cooking. Can we run a 0 game? Can we run a 0 game on him real quick? Oof. Oof. Got him. Oh, well, we're 0 and 7. 0 and 7 on him right now. Don't let him get you. Done. Done. One more kill. Oh, we got a death. We almost ran a perfect game on him. Let's go. Let's see. Did they give me really low? 6 kills? Yeah, nice. The other person didn't do anything. It was just me and Blues guy. Yeah, now they're giving me really small amounts of scrap. That kind of sucks. I hit that really quick. I hope you were actually ready. All right, you are in here. Ever since that one day where you said the last 2 games you weren't in it, I don't know if that was on. I don't know if that was me or what that was. Oh yeah, let's go. Got him. First blood. See if we can get a perfect game, Blues guy. That would be pretty cool. Nope. One of our guys just died. No perfect game today. Got him. Oh, wow. That flamethrower shoots farther than I thought it did. It's the first time I've died tonight. I'm camping on that flamethrower. Got him. Come on in, the water's fine. Got him. Got him. Ah, he got the flamethrower. That's not cool. At least we killed him before he could use it. Got him. 8-3, 8-3. I want that flamethrower, please. Sweep. Let's go. What? I was hitting him with that flamethrower. It wasn't doing any damage at all. It's crazy. He must have a lot of armor. It was a fun stream tonight. Just catching up on everything. It really felt like a Monday. Was really surprised with the last 2 days off that we didn't really see more new things trending. We've had our finger on the pulse here of all the different things trending for sure. I like that Anoma XAN. One was actually got disconnected. Home. Let's go home. Don't take me. I like that XAN actually so they had posted it in the lifers group that it looked like it was going to go up. I like that it got a little bit of a bounce back. I like that they've been posting and then talking about being a privacy coin, you know. I like that a lot. Hopefully we can get that. Blues guy, are you done? Looks like we're having some connection issues here. The app crashed. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Blues guy's playing it like on his phone. All right, well, I'm probably gonna call it a night then. I appreciate everybody being here. It's a ton of fun to play some games at the end of the night. When we're playing some games at the end of the night, it's a great time for side conversations or anything anybody wants to say. If there anything was crazy said in the Discord that they wanna bring up or anything like that, you can feel free to do that then. But other than that, I'm probably going to hop out for the night. We probably should finish our quick mantle game here. I don't even know if it'll be quick or not, but that's probably all I got in me for Panzer dogs tonight. Did I get like health potions? Is that what happened? Oh, got cooked. That's good. So still crashing. That's all right, Blues guy. I'm gonna go ahead and call it for the night here. Find which tab has the stream in it. So yeah, everybody have a great night. I don't know how much it matters. There's this little button down in the chat. Looks like a heart. If you click on it, it has all kinds of little emojis. I think they do help somehow. Also, if you're still here, when you hit the like button for any of my hardcore members who are here all the time, there's a little button next to the likes that says save. In the beginning of the stream, if you could hit that save button, it just, I don't know, make a random folder and throw it in there as far as like saves. That helps boost the stream big time, and I really appreciate that. All right, everybody, have a good night. Stay underground, stay crypto. I'll see you in the next one. We'll be back tomorrow with a hot, fresh topic to go over. I'll be figuring that out in the morning. Everybody have a good night, and I will see you in the Discord. Underground Crypto out.